Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor.
It's early morning. It's run time again in Terralba, in Sardinia. We're up early again, just after 6:30, and out for a 9-mile run today. So I'm gonna get going a little bit, and then I'll catch up with you soon. Hi guys, we're up from Robson Running. Hope you're doing well. Staying safe, training hard. It's beautiful weather. Don't think it's quite as hot in the UK as what it was when I left, but sure is hot here. So not too bad at the moment. It's about 6:45 in the morning, something like that now. I've done just over a mile now into the run, and yeah, as I said at the start, I'll be doing 9 miles today. I've had quite a relaxing few weeks really since doing the Serpent Trail 100. So time to slowly get things going again, get training back on. Get training back onto some sort of regime. So yeah, really trying to push at it. It's not easy out here though, not just because of the heat, but because of the lifestyle. So Sardinians, or Sardinians, or Italians in general really, tend to get up relatively early, maybe about 7-8 o'clock. They'll do everything they need to do by lunchtime, and then when the weather gets hot they go home and have a sleep, similar to other European countries, and then they'll get up again around about, I don't know, 3-4 o'clock, whatever time really they, or after however much rest they need. Then they'll go out and do some more, potentially some food shopping, something like that. Once the shops are reopened, see at lunchtime all the shops close. So yeah, basically you can't really get a lot. You have to wait till they reopen about 4, something like that, and then they do the shopping, whatever they've got to do. Then they'll go to the bar, have an aperitivo, maybe something like a crodino or a bitter, or potentially something light alcohol, or beer. And then they'll have dinner, and that can be dinner's usually around 8 o'clock, maybe sometimes later. And then after dinner, they'll go to the piazza, or local square, and they'll have an ice cream or a coffee or something, and then stay out till probably midnight, and then repeat that again the next day. Of course, when you're in that lifestyle, it makes it then difficult to get up at 6 AM to go running. So enjoy them. Not very happy. But yeah, so that's kind of what my day's like. So I've got bags under my eyes this morning. I'm quite tired. I didn't get to sleep till 1 o'clock last night, so I had 5 hours sleep. So it's not ideal, but you can't run at any other time of the day, so you have to get up. So there you go. Right, I'm going to crack on and I'll catch up with you in a bit. So, just over a couple of miles into the run. Lots of barking dogs. Gloriously hot. We're just doing a different loop today. You still started off in the same way. Run on Toralba up to the village of Tanca Marchese, and now we've left Tanca and we are off on like a loop in the Campagna, to the countryside, and that loop will take us round in a big circle back into Toralba, and there we'll complete our 9 miles once we get back to the house. So there's the sign for exiting Tanca Marchese. You can see that. So we're on the road now to a little fishing port called Marchedi. I was actually there a couple of days ago in the evening because they were holding a charity event in order to raise money for the Agosto Festa. So Ferragosto they called it. Ferragosto. And that's a tradition every year in Sardinia where they hold a festival in the town of Marchedi, or the village of Marchedi, shall I say, not really a town, and they carry the Madonna off a boat and then they take it through the village, and there's celebrations and all sorts going on. Last time I come to Sardinia we went and took a look at that. Very noisy, lots of people on motorbikes and lots of stalls, things where you can buy just local delicacies and traditional items. So, but it's quite nice, it's nice to see. So, it's a big thing over here. So, anyway, a couple of days ago they were raising money for that, just to pay for it, which was nice. So, we went along there and enjoyed some seafood that the fishermen had caught, with some wine, lots of people grouped around tables, very Sardinian thing. So but yeah, it was nice. Anyway, so we're on that road to Marchedi at the moment. We will break away from that in about just under 2 kilometers and then work our way around. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice run today, and good to get some miles in the legs again. So, right, I'll catch up with you in a bit. There's the sign for Marchedi. But we're not going to go that way. It's only 7 kilometres away though, so not bad. You can get there in 4 miles, so you know, pretty good. Good run there, maybe. We'll see. Big long road, there's Marchedi. And in front of us, we can make that out in the distance. Lots of mountains. It'd be so cool to have a time to run on those, but I have no idea where I'd be going, so it's not great if you're on your own for the first time. Secondly, I am on holiday and my wife and daughter wouldn't be happy if I disappeared for the majority of the day just going run up some mountain, so you've got to respect the fact that it's their holiday as well, and stick to running local. That's okay. We're getting the mileage in the legs. There's just zero elevation. It's pretty much next to nothing. It's flat as a pancake. But never mind. The mileage is good. So it's a little bit on Sardinia in general, really. I don't know if you know or not where it's located, but it comes off the bottom of Italy. There's an island next to another island. The other island is called Corsica. Corsica is owned by France and Sardinia is owned by Italy. Two are very close together. You get to it by boat or plane. There's a few airports actually in Sardinia. The main one being the capital, which is Cagliari. That's in the south. That's the main city. You've also got another big city, kind of like the middle of the island, called Sassari. And for those, flies. And for those of you who follow football, or did, the Italian footballer Gianfranco Zola, he comes from Sassari. So you've got Sassari in the middle of the island. As I just said, not sure, video cut there, very strange. GoPros not without their problems. And then in the north of the island, we've got the city of Olbia, which is also a port, and one of the main ports that the ships come into with the passengers. We didn't come into that one, we came into Porto Torres, which is on the west coast, northwest. So yeah, that's kind of how the island is. There's probably only 2 or 3 motorways across the whole island. Well, they call them motorways, but they're just dual carriageways. And they're in varying degrees of condition. You'll quite often find potholes in the motorways, so you'll be driving along at 70 miles an hour or 110 kilometers, and yeah, you find yourself hitting some big holes. You have to be careful to look out for that, so you don't damage your car tyres and stuff. So, but fortunately, the local councils here don't spend the money they should do on the roads. Nice farm there. Cows. Farm's busy. Cows didn't look interested. Anyway, that's a little bit more about Sardinia. Ticked over 7 miles. Kind of on our way back into Alba now. Oh, and I wish I hadn't forgotten my sunglasses. The sun is very bright, makes it difficult to see. Oh, just a couple of miles to go. Catch you at the end. Okay, that's the run done. Just under 9.5 miles. It's getting very hot now. That last 1.5 miles was a struggle in the heat, but it's good training, good heat training as well. But yeah, gonna get showered now and get ready for the beach. Have a nice dip in the sea, so I'm sure I'll feel better after that. Catch you next time.